Hello YouTube. Here I have a Federal Signal Smart Pod Vector. This is an early 2000s model. If you want to get specific with the years, it's a 2004 model. If you need model numbers and stuff, that's what the model number is. I don't know if you guys have the same model number or not. If so, if you're looking for the wiring diagram, I will go over the wiring diagram today in this video. I'll show you how it works. I'll go through all the wires and the different functions of the Smart Pod Vector. I'm going to show you for 5 seconds the actual thing from Federal Signal. This is the color and the functions. So if you want to take a look at this, it shows you all the different colors and what they do specifically. So right now we're going to get started. So right now this is pod number 1 and this is pod number 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is your last pod. The pod all the way on the left is 1, the pod all the way on the right is 7. These two right here, so 2 and 6 are your smart pods. And you can tell because they have a little circuit board in there. This circuit board, main circuit board, is the brain for this whole light bar. Mainly for the smart pods because of all the different functions that do, and the technology that this light bar has for back in the day is pretty awesome. So these pods are the fast spinning pods. This one, the very front, pod number 4, spins at 175 flashes per minute. These two down here, pod number 3 and pod number 5, spin at 120 flashes per minute. Pod number 2 and pod number 6 spin at 90 flashes per minute, and those are the smart vector pods. And pods number 1 and pod number 7 spin at 80 flashes per minute, being the slowest. With that said, I'm going to get started here. We're going to do the smart pods first, so you have an idea of what they do. I have everything wired up to a garden tractor battery. And I do have some of the patterns memorized, so I don't have to look at that and then keep moving the camera around. So this is a garden tractor battery. I don't have a car battery to show you, so it does work just the same. I tested everything this morning and last night. You want to get your negative. I'm sorry if I'm, screwing you up on the colors here, but I didn't have a black wire laying around, so we're using red. And your positive. So you want to put your positive for the smart pods is this white and black coming out of the internal supply. So this white and black wire that's striped right here, connect that to a positive. So smart pods are powered now, and as long as you have a negative on there going to the vehicle's ground system, you're good. This is 12-volt supply right here. The first pattern I'm going to show you is a red and white wire, which is your intersection sweep and clearing. So I'm going to go ahead and touch that against there, and this is your intersection sweep and clearing. Take it off, they spin and reset. Your blue is option C. Blue is going to be your reverse wig-wag. So mainly if you don't have a traffic advisor, which this did come with a traffic advisor, just does not work. I will not put the time into fixing it right now. So this is your rear traffic basically. They spin backwards and they flash. Take the positive wire off, and there you go. Your green is your right alley. Now this is really cool. It just moves. That's it. Resets, spins back, touch the green again. That's your right alley. Your left alley is your orange. So that's your left alley. Your yellow wire here, is going to be your takedown. Or front work light, or front scene light, whatever you want to call it. It shines light forward. I've heard many people call it different things. And so again, it's a nice bright white yellow light per se. It's not straight white, but it's good enough. I mean, not to complain, but this thing's probably very bright at night. I mean, with just the takedown here, it'll light up my whole garage at night. And then I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed here. Hopefully I'm not going to screw anything up. I'm going to put the camera down for 2 seconds here, so bear with me. The next one you're going to do is a brown and white wire, and you're going to twist that together to test it with the yellow. Or for this instance, if you have it already hooked up to a switch box or you're planning to hook it to a switch box, your takedowns have to be on for the jog patterns to work. So you're going to twist, in this case, because I don't have it hooked up to a switch box yet, you're going to take the yellow, which is your takedown, and connect it with the brown and white wire, as seen here. There's your brown and white. This guy right here in the yellow. And just from that, I'm going to press those together, and this is jog right. Now, I don't know if it shows it in the thing. I'm doing this freehand, so it's not on a tripod, but the lights actually stutter as they move. Now, this is jog right. So we're going to put this back down here. And if you undo it, there's a brown wire. The brown you're also going to need takedown on. That's your jog left pattern. So you have your brown and your yellow now, which is right there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to connect 12 volts to it, and this will make the lights jog left. And it's a much slower rotating. Let go, and the lights reset forward. And the last but not least wire is your gray. Your gray wire is going to make these spin with the other ones once power is applied to the whole light bar itself. So this is your gray wire right here. And you take 12 volts and connect it right on to there. And this is your 90 flashes per minute. That's your 90 flashes per minute right there. Let it go, and they reset back forward. So now, I'm going to connect the thick red wire right here, which turns on the whole light bar except the smart pods. For you to have the smart pods on for the whole light bar, rotating all at the same time, and I'll show you, this is very cool. If you take your gray wire here, and connect it with the red wire, and you touch them together, or wrap them together for this instant, and then connect the positive to it, everything will spin simultaneously together. You'll have your 80 flashes per minute, your 90, your 120, and your 175, and so on and so forth back down. I'm going to do that for you to show you, and then I'm going to show you a few different patterns that I would personally use if, you know, I'm a firefighter, if I was responding to a big call where it's warranted to use the whole light bar itself. Now, say if you're responding to whatever the call may be, and it's a small call, or it's a big call. You treat every call as if it's what it comes out to be. These smart pods work best when you have white domes, clear domes, for instance. But in my case, everything's going to be blue. I will have no white on this. So the intersection sweeps will work the same. It just won't be throwing white light, because white light at night is blinding as can be, and blue is a heck of a lot better. And yeah, so let me wire this up here, and I will show you how this works. So we're going to take the wire here, and I'm going to take the positive, and I'm just going to And this is everything flashing. Now, like I said, it's not going to be this bright with domes on it because it's not exposed to the straight white light. But imagine seeing this at night just with clear domes. That'd be very blinding. That's all the pods flashing, including the smart pods. A little better upward angle so you can see better. So you can see that this front one's spinning at 175 flashes per minute, give or take. These two right here, pods number 3 and pods number 5, are spinning at 120. Pods number 2 and 6 are spinning at 90 flashes per minute, and your outside 1 and 7 are spinning at 80 flashes per minute. So now, we have this. Now if we go to this one, if you take off the gray and attach the red wire, just the solid red with white wire, that will then give you your intersection sweeps. You can see it almost, there you go, it's on the top portion, so like up here. That one that keeps moving across, those are your intersection sweeps. And those are your smart pods. Now granted, this thing throws a lot of light, so if you just need, you know, if you want to add more light to it for intersection, I guess, you know, if you're like me that does need intersection light very badly, when either responding or whatever your case may be, a vector is the way to go because it's basically a light bar on a slant and on a slant. So you get this light, you get this light, you get this light, and you get that light. And on the right side of your vehicle, you get that light, that side, and that side. So as opposed to a Whelen Liberty, you just get the two corner modules and a possible takedown light that flashes with it, if that. So with that said, that is the Federal Signal Smart Vector. If you have any questions, please comment and I will answer them to the best of my ability. The traffic advisor I do have, it does not work. All the bulbs in it are shot except for one. They do not work at all. So I will at some point take the time in fixing it, but I probably won't use it because I don't respond out to scene and I have no need for directing traffic with it. So with that said, if you're looking for a guide, pod 1, pod 2, pod 3, pod 4, pod 5, pod 6, pod 7, and they make vectors in different styles as well. They have a 3-pod, which I currently have on my truck now. It's just the front 3 and just cut this off here. That's essentially a 3-pod, but it's not a smart 3-pod, which would be very cool, but I don't have that option. So this is the Federal Signal Smart Vector early 2000s model. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.